just destroy people that are trying to do something because they're ignorant. They really are. And you're going to have to let God bless them because they don't have a clue of why they're evil, why they're so impressed or pressed over who you are. It's none of their business. So what they should be doing is working on themselves. But see, again, that's too hard. That's too much real work for me to look at myself. I just rather distract what you're doing. Because see, I was raised to be a hater, man. I was raised to try and get you fired. I was raised to block you because you're what? Honest. And I know you connect with God. I know it. I'm not. But we're gonna pretend it's me. And you know how we're gonna do that? By blocking you. So if you have a relationship, I absolutely, me and my friends are gonna come along. Look, we got the biggest parade in the city over you because we took all your friends. They weren't friends anyway. And we took your man. He wasn't who you thought. And I didn't try and make it look no different because my husband is wealthy. And so am I. You know those ideas you was stealing? And all those buildings you was putting up and all those communities you was buying in my name. I know about that. The book you stole and wrote, you thought I forgot. All the times you was throwing me out of my own properties. Yeah, that's what somebody's saying. So thank you for being my good worker. Thinking you went behind my back and did what you did, somebody said. Congratulations. Now you're going to jail and I get to what? Recover. And you have some business partners that I don't know about. So you think I'm going to work with them or am I going to sell it? Or just take full ownership? Because you shouldn't have been taking and stealing, right? So whatever the case that the devil is trying to do to distract you and block you out because he was trained to train people to be ignorant like that, you keep going. Because there's no reason why if you're trying to do something, people are so up your ass so far that they can't do their own lives. That you control them so much when they hear your voice that they get out of whatever they're doing and come and try and get on your nerve or distract you. And but the strange part is, it's gonna go back to them. They're gonna be your age one day, and they're gonna be trying to do things in a good way and have a good life. And there's gonna be this little bitty that keeps coming around with noise, being a little what kerfuffle agent because they've been trained by Jezebel to just be a distraction and irritant. And then they'll see how that feels when somebody just simply doing whatever God said and not hurting anybody. And they've been raised to just what? Keep up problems for no reason. Just because somebody said do it. And so now they're grown and they want to do things. And there's someone always there to stop them. Yeah, they'll keep living. Yeah, they'll see. So you look at this and you figure Team Jezebel crazy. So yes, she wants to make sure you don't have money, and she thinks if you got it, she don't have it because she's stupid. Him or shim. That's dumb. All these trees out here in the forest and everywhere, God has supply. All over the world, there are trees that prints money all day. Now somebody can come on here, well, certain trees don't shut up. Did nobody ask you to go investigate? Don't nobody care about that. People need money. Okay? And somebody needs to start printing it. So the point is, Jezebel and her team is absolutely looking to put people out of business for no reason at all. When people are trying to put people in business because God said it, God is teaching women to not be pests. God didn't create women to be troublemakers and noisemakers and distractors. God created us to be supporters of the men, not stealing men, not robbing men, not trying to prep men to be killed, but to support them in the missions of God. And yes, there are a lot of men out here that are not godly. So is that your business? No. You're looking for the men that stand out that God tells you to support. Not only that, there are men out here that are not godly that have potential. Only God knows that. If God tells you to go and assist a man, it could be in the ministry. Maybe he's not all he should be. But maybe you're to go there and help that man get that money up. Maybe you're there to go and help that man do his ministry, right? So when you're out here on assignment, God can take you places to get you to correct a setting. Not because you're haughty or you're bossy or anything like that, but he can assign women to assist men meeting their goals, right? Men have goals, they have dreams, they have visions, and sometimes they need someone to support them. That don't mean you're a wife. That don't mean you should be trying to marry this man. He could be a wealthy dude. You can be really wealthy. That doesn't mean he's for you, but you were assigned to that church or that ministry or that business to help that man realize the full potential. Because I don't care how many facets a person have and how many talents and all the money and they can do this and do that. Sometimes they need to conglomerate and calm down because there be too many things and they don't, you know, over here, over there, over there. How about we just put this all together and you sit in one spot and look at it? Jesus. Oh man, God, we gonna get on. You gonna really be able to keep up with this from this point all over, or can we just kind of put it here and you just look? I think you need to be centered. Just my business, my suggestion to someone. They're all over, and I don't think they know that because they're chasing childhood dreams, which is fine, but now they're not a child. So realistically, it's like, do you realistically think you're the only one in this just because a few people say, yeah, good, Superman, let's get another color suit? And you're like, yeah, let's get a suit that's, I mean, is that really? Or is that a dream of a lot of people that just wanted to have that happen? And I understand there are some real life components to it, but realistically, did God tell you to do that? Oh, I don't believe in God. Huh. That's why you're running all over the place. And people are getting confused because there's a lot going on. And yeah, we can pick and choose what we're interested in, but you put it on a hot dog stand, sort of. So if you're going to put it on a hot dog stand, it seems like you need to make sure people know that this is where the hot dogs are. I'm just saying. And this is where the condiments are. And maybe these are where the buns are kept. I'm telling you. Because, I mean, there's buns and hot dogs and condiments everywhere. With pop. And it's like anybody can grab or anybody can come up and say, I want hot dog. And we might get used to that order, but it's like, seems like the business will be more organized if there's order. Like if you got the hot dog stand here and you're serving car keys and trips to Hades and and you got your business deals popping and you got your boats floating and pictures of the yacht and you're selling yachts too and you got child care service, and I mean, I think we confused. What don't you do? You got Doggyville and Dannyville. I don't know which one is you and somebody else, and everybody got the same name. This is complicated. I don't think people see that. It's like you got hot dogs in here. You got a fleet of buses, and you sell the popcorn and movies and VR glasses and phones and gym shoes, and then you got a new opportunity to again visit Hades and live there, and it's all beautiful, but it's like, can we kind of again put people that want to know about the hot dogs go over here, people that want to know about my jet ski buses over here, people that want to know about my stock meetings go into this section. In fact, you need the password and login for some of this stuff because it's public and don't everybody care. Really. Then you saying it's freedom of speech, and it's like, but you censored me for just saying, I don't know what I said. Oh, your posts are limited to reach. Ain't nobody reaching me, no way. What I care. Talking to myself on a regular basis. I just got a notice. NASA something. Yes, I did. Yeah, that's beautiful. Yep. Yeah, that's beautiful. And then somebody got real estate stuff. And then you got everybody else stuff on there. Uh-huh. And there's people got jewelry on there. And some people got gym shoes and lighters and oh Jesus. Yeah, it's busy. Just my opinion. Don't no one care. Anybody even listening to me, are they? It's okay though. Amen. Just an opinion. But my point is, there are people out here that may not know what God's love is or care to know, but I think that would be the glue and the answer to a lot of things that maybe we're doing, but maybe there's no structure or happiness. I think people may not be fulfilled. They're doing all of this stuff and they want people's accolades and they want people's approval, and it's normal, it's natural, it's nothing wrong with it. But I don't think they've really found their purpose yet. I don't think they've found love yet. I don't think they've experienced just being themselves. I'm telling you, a lot of people are in these clouds, like they're agreeing to understand that they should only be with certain people in certain places. And trust me, I'm out here in the regular, and these people are crazy. They raise their kids crazy. This is crazy. I'm so serious. It is a kerfuffle jungle. Sure, I love that word. It's a kerfuffle jungle. And you don't want to be involved with those types of people, but there's some good people down here that do deserve to be in your face. They just do. They're nice. They're really phenomenal. Really phenomenal. They are phenomenal. Okay. And the world doesn't evolve around us. You know, people can carry out their lives. You know, they can do what they want to do. But it's just strange how they conveniently find ways to interrupt you. You're not interrupting them, but they just really want to interrupt you. So no, you don't like it down here. It probably is more quiet and peaceful up there, but lonely, right? Because it's hard to find people that care about you when you seem to really have something going for yourself. And that's unfortunate. But there are people down here that don't give a care about like being a part of your financial life in a sense. People like people. And it's just sad that you have all these laws and fears and all that. And y'all from the same country, and they just act like they're just so beyond and you know, like they don't. Okay, huh? From the same country, and they act like, oh, how dare I reach out to those people? We're from the same country. We were born in it. You know what I'm saying? Our origin is from the same continent. Stop that continent. Um, but yeah, it's just amazing how life comes full circle. And I don't think people are very, they haven't found their God purpose, although they're doing a lot of things. Sometimes our purpose is just to sit back after a while and watch our creation and find love and just let it grow. Just let it grow. You know, sit back and let it grow from the back. You ain't got to be up front all the time. You ain't got to be trying to, do everything all the time. You know, take time to love somebody and really care about them and embrace them. And again, it's hard to find in the sector of people that are trained to be actors to get things they want. Hollywood, there's some everyday people that are really good, nice. And I don't think people are like good and nice. I don't think men are looking for good and nice. There's a lot of nice, wholesome women they've met, sweethearts. But their God self, I think, is telling them that's not it. She's nice. She's home. She's at home. She's beautiful. She's kind. But I think people are drawn to what, again, God really has for them. But the strange part is there's always that Jezebel, man or woman, that feels like, no, I should control your life. I should control your life by all means necessary because I'm demonic. I don't want to see you happy with anyone else. Because I'm Jezebel. I just want to sit on you for the rest of my life and act like I'm the only one. I don't want anyone behind me, before me. I just want to be the only one that's ever associated with you, right? And they would go to any lengths to be a jerk because they're not godly. They don't have God. They don't have structure. They don't have discipline. It's not their fault, but it's our responsibility to learn discipline. And a lot of us don't get that. I mean, we get discipline in the wrong direction, of course. We get practice too, but in the right way where it counts. Again, people look at the houses and the cars and the friends and the possessions and the hair and the this and the that and the skin color, and it means nothing when it all boils down. The money, the cars, it means nothing because we're the assets. We are people. People are the assets, and I don't mean stealing and robbing and tricking them into deals and they owe you, not that ghetto, outdated thinking. attacking the poor, attaching yourself to the poor, and then making them needy so that you make money. That's dirty. That's an ugly society. But I mean, actually understanding that people are valuable. And it's not like, oh, look at how many fans I have. Without you guys, I would have nothing. We're not talking about that either, egotistical ones. We're actually understanding that we all are from the earth, those that are human. We are from the earth. We were literally formed. You don't have to believe it, but that's why y'all is sitting back going, how did she do that? And then when people tell you, oh, I don't believe in that, I don't believe in that, and that's why you'll never understand. No one asked you what you believed in. People are just telling their stories. We don't need your faith or acceptance of what we said. I had to tell this lady that one time. She was sitting there up on her soapbox. Well, I mean, well, and let's boil this down for you so you'll have the nutrients of it. You can get it raw if you like, but I'm gonna cook it for you just a little bit. And that is, somebody's playing with me. Let me ignore them. Trying to make me forget what I was gonna say. So basically, what happens is, again, people are looking at how you're doing things. They're not listening to what you're saying, and they have their opinions already. So this lady was sitting on her little soapbox, and she was ready to go and put the soap in my mouth and tell me, and not only tell me but show me. Like, she was curious about a real saint. She was literally, her and her son, curious. Like, they thought they could beat the light out of you. They thought they can hide the light in you. They thought they could actually steal it. I knew that. From the get go, these psych ward patients were working on stealing the light, her and her son. They really felt they could snatch the light out of my body and maybe give it to her or somebody. Maybe it was for her. And she could be me because we looked a lot alike. We did. I looked like his daughter. But they literally thought that they would snatch that little light of mine and put it in them, divine. I said, what? They did. And I was curious too. Like, this is how Jezebels work, how demons work, really. They was curious about me, I was curious about them. That's why I ain't crying. You sit in church all that time and you be listening at this book and you be like, okay, and you apply it now. But see, you ain't had no. Okay, we'll talk about it. Because the guy gave that to me too. It's all coming out. Kirk Franklin sings a song that says, there were times in my life I kept wondering why. Yeah. This is it. Kind of like on that song, make no mistakes where you are. Yeah. He wrote a song called This Is It. And basically, was that by Kenny McDonald? What that man? Donald Rock. But the song is basically talking about starting right now. You know what? We finna fight. Me and the devil. Hello everybody. How you doing? How can I ask a question? Are you taking questions? Yes, sir. I'm sorry. You gone? I wasn't looking because people don't normally even join me. I apologize, honey. Let me see if I can get you back. Let you know I'm here. Pin the message. Hide the message. Can I respond to the message? Can you respond? Oh, you're there. Okay. Yes. Yes. What's your question? Did I miss it? Can I respond? Darn. Nope. Sorry. I didn't see you because people don't normally come on. I be talking to myself for hours. And don't nobody come in. It's only 18 minutes in though. So if you still have a question, you feel free. I'm trying to look at the screen, but like I said, it's hard to see with the glasses. It's hard to see without the glasses. But I'll look since I see someone's here because normally I'm by myself. And I be running my mouth. And I'm cool with that. So, it's safe. So yeah, I decided to. I'm so sorry I did not see you because, like I said, I normally be just up here by myself and I hate to look at the screen and ain't nobody there. So I just look around and God locked that door. Thank you, God. I saw it coming. Maybe somebody's coming. So if you still have questions, I'm sorry. I wish there's a way you can go ding when somebody needs to get your attention. Wouldn't that be sweet, y'all? I got suggestions for these people. Oh, I pinned this question too. Ooh. Add a moderator. Use user on your channel, put user in timeout. You can do all that. I didn't know that. I don't care. He joined 2 years ago. He has 1 subscriber. I'll subscribe to you, buddy. Are you taking questions? I'm so sorry I missed you, and I know you ain't have all day to be on here trying to ask me a simple question. But welcome to my live. But yeah, I don't normally get nobody here. I'm sorry. I shut. Look, let me turn this on because I guess whenever it rained, it got a little humid. It was cool and breezy for a minute, and the door closed, so the air was coming both ways. So they were really sitting and watching me, and I guess curious about that light that they saw, and they figured she acting. It was a whole bunch of them that had probably never seen or experienced someone that was just genuine, somebody that was real, somebody that said what they said and meant what they said when they said it, how they said it when they said it, however that came out. So she was sitting there and she was because she had done a lot of things in her life, not because of her own persuasion, but again, they started this one out at probably 7 and 9, done some really bad stuff. So when time came for her life to be of her own, she was all off the square, all off balance in so many ways. And so she probably never really she didn't recover. She did not recover at all. And there was no one around to help her, because remember, birds of a feather fly together. When you start to feel a certain way or have certain experiences, you tend to stay in this mindset that a lot of people around you might have, and it blocks you. You have to think and persevere for yourself, which is what I do. Despite what I go through, I understand that I'm responsible for continuing to push. And even if no one pushes me, I feel my angels pushing me. I feel myself pushing on. Who else gonna do it? I mean, you hear it all the time. If you don't do it, who else gonna do it? So if people see you doing it, then they'll probably be like, let me help you, right? But if you're not doing it, I mean, people can come along and help, but that's where people be like, if they ain't helping themselves, why would you do it, right? But if you're doing it, why you need other people? I mean, it's just silly to me. I don't care. But they literally was sitting there looking, and I had to tell her, I don't need your approval, acceptance, acknowledgement. I don't need your attention. I had about 6 of them things with an A. You calm down. Because when I came to the scene, I wasn't looking for a gangster lane. I wasn't looking for a gangster. I was just doing me, and I'm going to keep doing that. You understand? And I guess she was like, let's go and rip her apart. Let's take her soul out. And they proceeded. This is what I'm going through. These people figure, dang, well, if they can't do it, just them too. Then, and what was the purpose? Delusional people. People that had addictions, mental problems, social, spiritual deficits in the trillions. And they figured, we could pay off our debts with her spirit. You have just lost your mind. Let me help you. No, you're not going to kill me and do nothing. But I went with it because you read the Bible, you're goofy. Just like they read the Bible and they're goofy. And they figured, so we're going to do all this demonic stuff because we've had such a hard life. And, you know, yeah. And I was like, this is a continuation from Team Jezebel, by the way, because they shut down on the computer. So I said, let's jump on the phone. What? Jump on the phone. Really? I'm going to keep it going, part 2. And I saw them actively, just like they really thought they was going to snatch my spirit. And I was just like, okay, they're look, you know. No, they meant that. They really meant they were going to take me somewhere and harm me. In a corner somewhere dark, because they figured, well, in our head, we can hide her. For what? I'm like, is there money? Like, maybe they thought my body was valuable. That's why you need to pray for your children. People can't get to you. They're looking for your what? Kids. And you teach your kids stuff, and the little dumbos go out here. They ain't listening. And people figure, easy target. We get 2 for 1 for that beat, right? And they be looking at your kids, and you be like, okay, I taught them, so they better be on what I said. See what I'm saying? The Bible became real. So Kirk Franklin's song, This Is It, was like a battle for your life. Your life was on trial. Whatever the frick was going on, it was time for you to testify and show evidence that this is real. This is real. Jesus is real. Real. Jesus is real to me. Oh, that's cute in church, but when them demons come to take your spirit and your soul and your life and replace you with a clone or some little dizzy hoe that thinks she could be you on paper, and then in real life somebody said somebody had 2 faces. They was using one to pretend to be you, and they used their own to spend your money they stole. See that? See? Anybody got time for that? So you taught your kids, and see, somebody told them don't talk to you no more, right? That you was crazy, and they need to be on guard from you and all that. But here's the trial. People putting your faith on trial. See, they talking about this spiritual thing, this legal thing. Your life is on trial sometimes. Your life is on trial. I don't know why Micah came up. The common judgment of Israel. Hear all you people, listen, O earth, and all that is in it. Let the Lord God be a witness against you, the Lord from his holy temple. For behold, the Lord is coming out of his place. He will come down and tread on the high places of the earth. The mountains will melt under him. The valleys will split like wax before the fire, like waters poured down the steep place. All this is for the transgression of the universe, it says Jacob, and for the sins of the house of Israel, or the House of Representatives, how you want to say it, the government. What is the transgression of the government or the universe? Is it not Samaria or the universe? And what are the high places of Judah or the universe? Are they not Jerusalem or the universe? Therefore I will make the universe a heap of ruins, and in the field places for planting a vineyard. I will pour down her stones into the valley, and I will uncover her foundations. All her carved images shall be beaten to pieces, and all her pay as a harlot shall be burned with the fire. All her idols I will lay desolate, for she gathered it from the pay of a harlot, and they shall return to the pay of a harlot. I'm done. Woe to the evildoers. Now, I've seen this before. This is Micah, 2nd chapter. Wicked rulers and prophets. You're not going to do it. The Lord's reign in Zion. So basically, he delivered and corrected. So you know what I'm saying? Sometimes God got to correct people. They just want to run around being weird. Come on, you weird. You're weird because you pray. And you're honest. And you're weak. I ain't got to do nothing to you. Did you hear what he said he was going to do right here? Split the valleys. You worried about letting me? I don't serve you and you don't serve me. What? You looking at me, the creation, but the creator is looking at you going, I'm coming out of my place right now. I'm coming personally to you. And I'm going to tread on the high places. So you worried about the most. I told y'all about focusing on each other and other people. Ooh, let's compete. Don't nobody, you're invisible. You need to compete with your health, your wealth, and yourself. That's it. You ain't no competition. We're a competition to ourselves to do better than the day before. Obedience better than fasting. Listen, I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to stay out of here. Disobedience resulted in captivity. Jerusalem, holy city of the future. My throat is sore. People steady working on my throat. May the Lord bless you. He's sure going to bless me. Okay, if I wave my hands, y'all know what I'm saying, praise the Lord. Okay, if I can't do nothing else. Hello? If I gotta come on here and just praise him and type it up, we gonna make it. Okay. The coming king, the day of the Lord. Listen here. The coming deliverance of Judah. Mourning for the pierced one. Idolatry cut off. Listen, okay. God is a God of judgment, correction, love. And he does bring death. I don't know why people think God is la la la. We can get her. Okay. So like I said, he sung that song. He talked about the trial of your life. People trying to, get you killed, get you locked up, make you sick, make you quit, make you lose. Because when you choose God, you've already won. But people want you to feel like you're not winning. God is not listening. Nothing's working for you. See, they're creating these storms. And God, listen, he sits back and you can too. Just wait. Okay, God, so your kids acting up again? Yeah. They bored? Yeah. Yep. So, and you're waiting. You figure yourself out. You do some things, become very artistic like I do. Just be artistic. Don't worry. And just wait. They took the car. I cannot apply for a job at this point, but I can draw, I can pray, I can read, I paint, okay? These are my toys. I do understand these, so what? I don't do them. I can. If I want, that's my business between me and my father, and I call it what I want to call it. And I have these. And what mostly I have is love for people and love for God. So, I think, that means something here. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So, I'm sorry, Mr. Gaydar, that I missed you. Welcome to my chat. I didn't see you. I just happened to look down and go, oh, because I'm looking over here. Looking over there. Nobody ever writes on here. Ever. You what? Probably third in all these years. Yeah. So, I apologize, sir. And I don't know how to even write you back. I wish I could write you back so you can know I'm here. Oh. I could put, can you call me? But I'm going to leave it. But normally I don't look at the camera because nobody ever be here. Like, I'm talking to myself, but I know my angels are listening, and someone again will probably look at this video, so I apologize. So it's been 30 minutes, guys, a little bit over. So I think we're gonna leave this here. God bless you. I did want to talk about the chakras. These are body parts or inner parts of you. I believe in that. There are healing crystals. These are elements from the earth, so I believe in that too. I believe there are stones that you could, the Bible even talks about it in Isaiah 54, stones that heal you, stones that protect you, elements that bring you peace, provides peace. They're giving the names of the chakra, but your head has a spot that is responsible for spirituality. And so people call it the third eye or the pineal gland, which is literally in your forehead, face, your front part of your brain maybe. But it's responsible for the health of or to keep your spiritual awareness and eyesight in place. And some goofies be literally like they can destroy it because they're stupid, trying to destroy your ability to be spiritual. This is why you hear noise everywhere, kerfuffle agents, people making noise because they understand it's a distraction. So if they can get you in a constant state of being distracted, that means they feel you can't see or hear or respond from the source. The third eye chakra is here, as I stated. Okay, so crown chakra is more here, but it deals with the pineal gland just the same as that third eye area. Okay, it's all connected, guys. It's all connected. Okay, so it has a chakra word. I don't mess with those. Vishuddha, but it's the third eye chakra, which again is your pituitary gland, which is right up in there somewhere, literally. Okay, awareness, where you get to see your peripheral, but it's not just your sight itself. It's more of a spiritual connection where you can sense things that you don't necessarily see, so you're aware. Like you can have the presence of knowing someone is watching you so hard, which makes you aware, right? So that means it's on cue. You don't have to see them in your peripheral to know that they're possibly there with you. Who is it? Who is it? Hello? Say that. Then you have the throat chakra, which is for your communication, or your thyroid gland, which is located somewhere here. And my mother always told me, it looks like your neck is swollen. Go get your thyroid checked. Yeah, if your neck is bulging, like coming out this way, a little bit ball, go get that checked. That's no joke. That's real. And it can affect your communication, your health overall. The thyroid gland ain't no joke. Then you have your heart chakra, which is for the awareness of love and healing. Yeah, the thymus gland. You have your solar plexus chakra, which is, okay, so your head crown chakra is in your crown, right? Which is where my hair don't grow. And it grows. Okay, then your third eye is more here, right? And then you have the throat chakra, which is here. Okay, let me see if I can help you. I can, yeah, here, throat. Then you have your heart, which is like considered in the middle, which is your love and healing. Then you have your solar plexus, which is like right under there, right? And that's for your wisdom and power, pancreas and all that stuff. So it's not necessarily in front of you, but it's located like right below your breastbone somewhere, like right, probably be above your, right at your rib cage maybe. Okay, that's for wisdom, power. Your sacral chakra is probably right above your, or below your, near your belly button. And that's for creativity and sexuality. And your root chakra is near your butt, which is for basic trust. Now, what all of this means is these are parts of you that are controlled by, like the top one, the crown chakra, I know. The third eye is I see, and you don't need eyes, okay? So the third eye is the third sense, which people don't use, or sixth sense, I don't. Throat chakra is more I speak. The heart chakra is I love. The solar chakra, remember that's with your pancreas and all that, is I do. The sacral chakra is more of I feel, your creativity, your sexuality, adrenal gland. And the seventh one, now they say there's 30 something of these, so let's go get deep if you want. I don't care. Root chakra, that's right at the end of your booty bone or some spine bone, at the near your spine, but it shows as if it's your bottom parts, but it's at the root, rooter to the tutor, right? Y'all at basic trust or gonads, which is I am. So I can't see the smaller print here, but these control your body. These are all a part of your existence. You don't have to understand it, you don't have to believe it. But what I'm learning, because someone has injured me, is that me being off balance the way I walk now is painful. And it's because one of my chakras are off. And they did that on purpose. And that's going to be around the root and the solar plexus that they did this, most likely. But they was trying to get my head. I'm telling you, there were days these fools had smoke coming from my top of my head. I felt that. Like, what are they doing? Like, I could feel the smoke coming out the top of my head. Then they started playing with my hands, like my body is changing, guys. Wow, it is. Because this was a big old ugly crooked finger, and it swelled up with some type of infection, maybe from what they was doing. And it was a bunch of pus here, and it was sore out of nowhere, and I had to heal it. It came out looking better, but it's still a little crooked. I mean, I could fix that, but I don't want to play with it. I don't have time to really do it, but maybe one day you'll see it and it's straight. But it don't look bad anymore. It used to look real obvious. It's starting to shape up a little bit. It's still crooked looking, but I'm gonna, from here it looks okay. I'm gonna fix it. Maybe now. No, not now, because I'm gonna have to, I won't crack it, but I'm gonna have to position it where it actually lays in the direction I need it to. So it may have to be adjusted. I'm gonna crack it though, because I ain't no doctor. But again, you have to mold it basically somehow to where it sits straighter, because right now it leans, right? So, and this is why somebody swallowed it up. Tell you whoever doing magic. It could have been that boy. I call him boy. I kept putting it up because he was hurting me, literally. So I kept putting it up, and I promise you all that swallowed up. Oh, that's swallowed. Oh my god! But it looks better than before. It looks so much healthier and natural and nice. My big old hands. So I'm just gonna get it positioned where it sits better now. Okay, I am. So anyway, the third eye is the center of the divine wisdom. The spiritual eye that seeks to know the truth in all things. It rules our intuition, our consciousness, our perception. And this is all in the Bible, people. It's in the Bible. It tells you with the breastplate of righteousness to cover all these parts. The whole armor of God. Your head, your heart, your feet. This don't talk about feet, but that whole armor of God covers everything. So let me do this. This is all connected in an indirect way. It's in the Bible, but some people go from, it's kind of like, this is the whole universe, right? Some people are focusing on the astrological part. Some people are dealing with the spiritual part that's related to the astrological part. Some people only doing spiritual, some are doing astrological, astrology, right? Some people are doing the financial part of it. It all goes together. So just like me when I was in one church, I outgrew the foundations of being a good mother, a good wife, a good church member, the basics that people should know. To wear a slip with your dress. Make sure you wear a bra. I throw mine sit up fine. I might not need one. They get a little happy. So I got to keep a bra. Just saying. But they sit up by themselves. I mean, it ain't like obvious. Like, oh, she perking. I'm fat. Somebody did that on purpose. But my point is, I was perking when I was. And they was like, we got to make her ugly because Jezebel, team Jezebel, right? We got to make her bald head, teethless. Yeah. Her body is too nice because we look ugly. But we got friends. We got a booty hole, right? What I said. So all of this stuff goes together, but in that church they taught us financial health, home health, relationship health, workplace health. We learned everything from the basics. That's how I do what I do. We had training on how to survive in this world, but I had outgrown that. It was time for me to get experience in the financial world. Like, okay, they taught you how to do things, but they weren't business minded per se. Like you going to college and all that Mississippi stuff, right? So I mean, some people really resented that you had the opportunity like they didn't to go and do better. I guess they felt how you felt better doing it. You felt like you fit in more, so you did it. But then maybe they didn't feel better, so they felt like, well, shoot, she doing it, so let's just block it because I ain't gonna do it. I don't feel comfortable. I feel tall and awkward, and I feel, people look like Shaq and they feel ugly. So what I mean is, this man is wealthy. So if someone saw you looking like him, they'd be like, oh wow, hey Shaq, and you should bank it. Hello, might give you some money. Who cares? So sometimes you meet people and you feel like you learned enough, right? And you're ready to go venture out and find maybe people that not only know those principles, but now they actually are applying them in different areas. So we learned about finances, how to give 10%, and we weren't taught to give 10%, but we knew to give. We knew the basics of how to run a church and all that stuff. But it came to a point where these people was right there. That's fine. That's what they teach. And so I got the lesson. So you move on. You graduate to another thing, right? They were mad. That's okay. It's my life. So I went over to another place, and they actually was teaching you how to go to school and take those financial skills that you learn and actually go make money in the marketplace, right? A marketable idea. And I kept pondering. I'm like, oh, I know a lot of stuff, especially about people and behavior and third eye and the whole armor of God and throat and heart and how it all connects to the universe and how we're all connected to God and how we connect to each other and how we need to really see things from a godly point of view and all that. And how do I teach self-awareness? How do I teach it? And I actually ventured out and somebody was like, Block, if you're going into her little session, don't go in there. And they didn't come. And I kept trying to figure out, why am I doing all this and ain't nobody showing up? Because I hear somebody's at the front desk going, I wouldn't do that if I was you. Look at this paper. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. And they're going, oh, okay, girl, thank you. And nothing will grow. No matter which way I go. Lesson, right? So you didn't give up. You kept going. You kept going, right? You're not going to stop. You're not. You're the little engine that freaking could. Yep, you ain't going to stop. Don't stop the music. Don't let it get away, right? And forget him. He can stay wherever he at. Hello. So I said, let me even try to learn some other stuff. So again, I wouldn't knock other people that's doing whatever they do because that's their business and maybe that's their assignment or that's as far as they're gonna go. And you might want to have more potential for them, but go find your potential, leave people alone. That's where they're at. So there's people that focus on the astrological side. Once again, what these people are saying generally is breaking down what people don't get at church or people at church don't get. You have a whole body here. It's not just the Bible. Some people are scared of their bodies sexually. Some people don't even want to talk about sex. Some people won't even teach their children about their bodies or sex. So here these people are saying, watch your third chakra, hold back your affection or this, that, and the other. And it comes about, it may register to somebody that don't want to hear scriptures. The astrological part. Makes sense to me. I don't know about them cards. I understand them, but I don't know enough to be saying. I'm in tarot. And I can learn, but, you know, I'm going to let God lead me. I mean, I need money, but I'm not going to, you know. Because, again, I don't know what some of these cards mean. I'm not even going to even fake like I do. And I don't care to know. That's the crazy part. You don't care to know. Like this one. I say that somebody's stubborn and crazy. This can mean a lot of stuff. Hold on. So, I don't understand all of these. I'm not going to pretend I do. And, I mean, I have this little book. Oh, somewhere. I keep finding. Here it is. It don't always make sense to me, okay? So I stick to what I know. I know this. I know this. For sure. I know my artwork. Okay? I know that. Okay? I mind my business. I don't put myself in places I shouldn't be. Absolutely not. Although people try to put me there, not interested. You're gonna have to trick me though too. I ain't no kerfuffle agent, okay? They be thinking they winning because they living long because they righteous. No, some demons live a long time keeping up mess. They just do. Yeah, they thinking I'm here because I'm a good person. What medicines you need? What medicines, baby? You're a kerfuffle agent. I like this one. I like this one. I like this one. Again, I think you should interpret your art the way you want it, right? Like this one has a little bit of gold in it. And somewhere, maybe it has a story for you. I don't know. Can I reproduce it? I'm sure. I'm sure. I like this one. Call them wild eyelashes. I don't know. But I was just playing with the brush. So it can have a lot of different directions and stuff. Right? Yeah. So, either way. Yeah. Now, again, when I see this one, I always see the fireman running into the house. Right here. It's like a fireman entering the building. I don't know. Did I show you this one? I just like these. Just do. They're cute. Let's see. Let's see. Alright. Shoot. My old age, I hope I'm traveling and sitting on the couch doing absolutely what? Nothing. Trying to get other people's business. No, thank you. Trying to have pride. Trying to win what? A headache. No, thank you. We're good. Everybody compete for headache. Who does that? Keep going. That was another one of the cards I made. Yeah, I ain't crazy. I'm trying to tell myself what to do good. Here you go. See miracles. I'm just showing you about these here because I know about them scriptures. I know about art, so I'm gonna stick to that. But this is the one that catches people's attention the most. I guess because when I was using the colors, a lot of times it's left over and I don't want to just throw it away. So I just put it together and throw it on the card any kind of way. And I call these swatches, by the way. And so it can be interpreted as a turtle or animal or something. But this caught the attention of a few people along with this one. I don't know why. This has a little bit of gold on it. I think that's what caught people's attention, at that little tinge of color that made it unique. Now it doesn't show here, but it has it's very unique. The camera doesn't capture the beauty, but that's okay. So I may be a good artist and I'm not gonna die to freaking be famous, okay? Somebody's trying to kill me for this junk so they can go sell it somewhere else. Come out, she did some more artwork, she wrote another book, she wrote another song, here it is. Can you bring her to me? She said she dead. She busy. We can't catch her. What's for me will find me, okay? Or I'll find it. And all the social media. It's like people know your name somehow and they can look you up and say, hey, look, I've been looking for you. It's like these some old people. Somebody look for somebody. I don't know if you need to make yourself more visible or just ask God to move the demons out. But they trying to hide you, baby. So the hangman, which is this. See, I don't know about this. Is wisdom, trials, circumspection, discernment, sacrifice, intuition, divination, and prophecy. If it's upside down, it says someone is selfish, crap. But see, if you have a lot of meanings, it can get a little confusing. And again, shoot. The Bible tells you clearly what to do without these cards. I'm trying to tell you. Tell the truth. Be honest. Look at this. Popped out by itself. Who don't know about the devil? You don't need this to know people slow. They doing something crooked. Most times, people are doing something crooked. That's just how they are. They're making deals, carrying burdens, thinking they smart. But that's their mentality. Codependency. Okay. So, I mean, I get it, but some of these cards, I don't be wanting to keep picking up the book. Look at this. Anybody, listen, I bet you I know what it's going to say. I'm going to put these right here. Can you see them? No? Okay, put them right here. I promise you I know it's going to come out. It never fails, y'all. I said, basically, you know what people are up to. You don't need no cards, right? And I bet you it's going to be exactly what I've been saying. I think these are all the cards. And see, I don't even know how they fail. That's okay. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I already know what this is going to do. But this is how they came out. I can't even turn them around or anything. I didn't switch them the way they're in my hand. There's two other ones. Okay? Now, let's look at this foolishness. Okay? Now, I don't know if there's any more down here. We're going to take it as it is right now. I don't see any more. I don't. Okay. The star doesn't necessarily mean somebody's on the up and up and things are great. Sometimes it means loss. Sometimes it means loss. See how somebody destroyed the car? They had to tape it up and everything because somebody, I saw them a long time out. I'm the star. There's no competition, stupid. God gave you a light like he gave everybody. It's up to you to let your little light shine and stop. Then your little legs get open. See? Difference. Just saying. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. That's true. Made me mad. It means lost, theft, privation, abandonment, although other readings suggest hope and a bright future. This chick is pouring something out. She's pouring something out. Who's pouring water in the river? That looks like a loss to me. And then there's something pouring behind her. Does that look like something happy? This is a loss. And I'm telling you again, when you're a star, like out here in the world, those people ain't happy. I mean, some of them like the camera, but you got people stalking you unnecessarily with mental problems. You got people wanting to hurt you because they crazy. They don't even know you, like Selena Gomez, whatever her name was, Selena, that one, the one that died. She didn't know that crazy fan and that lady stabbed her. I wonder what psych ward she's in now. This ain't always glitz and glam. You gotta have security. You can't just go to the store like you used to. Like me, I used to like Walmart. I don't got enough of them little suckers being weird. I didn't want to go to Walmart. I ain't even no celebrity like I thought. Apparently they think so. I walk in the store, everybody either going, hey, or I ain't trying to figure out what that mean. Let me get what I need to get on. We're not gonna do this. So having all this attention, it ain't. You ain't listen. Oprah was shocked by y'all behavior when y'all ran up on her. These are humans, and y'all so excited that y'all. Oh my God! Look, some of us old. We cannot want to just. We don't want you to knock us down. Because you're out of control. You running up on us and everybody running up and y'all getting momentum and boom, knock somebody down and hurt them. Or then you got the demon squad where they just think you're too sexy and you're known on the street because somebody's doing porn on you and letting people know and the hoes know. And they looking like, you finna take this out. Because she thinks she's sexy with all what she doing because somebody recording you illegally and you don't know it. So when you go into these little spots, these hot club hookers that work at Walmart, and them they friends passing your picture around talking about, you see this? Get that. See, anybody got time for all that little street Madison, street justice hot mess because people think you're a star because somebody making money off of you illegally? Anybody got time for that? So this ain't no happy, joy thing. Seriously, you can lose your life. Somebody can steal your life. Sure. You can be abandoned. Stop it. Y'all need to adjust yourself. I'm telling you, I'm looking at all the kids that came through this industry that wasn't ready for the sexual predatorship course. Sis. They weren't ready. You gotta look at the kids that were stunned by like little boys and little girls be running and scaring them and pulling on their clothes and tugging them. That's startling. The women that got knocked down, almost raped and beat in the middle of a crowd because somebody wanted to say hi. That's not cool. That's traumatizing to people. And I'm not sure who likes people following with cameras. I care less. Ain't got nothing to hide. But it's stupid. So I'm trying to think of a way to get that. I think when that happens, you should come out with your camera and take pictures of them. Yeah. You should take pictures of them. Even if they have on a whole black jumpsuit. You should take a picture of them and the type of camera they have and maybe the cars that they jump in when they get ready to leave. Because they all came to your house for a party. Well, let's have one. Here's the camera. Okay. So this one, I get confused with this. I think this is someone that brings justice. See, I got to learn that stuff and I'm not interested right now because I got other things to do. It's $1 billion industry. God owns all that money. And he can give it to somebody that don't do none of this. Just saying. God is the money. I know this means left out in the cold or something. See, I don't know. What's this? I never see. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could be 6, but it shows 5. 5 of Pentacles. See all that? That means distressed financially. 2 mendicants in a snowstorm past a lighted casement. It foretells material trouble above all, whether in the form illustrated, like being left out in cold, that is destitution, or otherwise. For some cartomancies, this is a card of lovers and love. Wife, husband, friend, mistress. Also concordance, affinities. These alternatives cannot be harmonized. Disorder, chaos, if it's upside down, means disorder, chaos, ruin, discord. But ain't that what this means? Material trouble. Anyway, same thing. No house, no car. Probably sick and left outside trying to figure something out. Okay. Yeah. Now, even here it tells you how the Celtics, and I'm part Celtic, German, Slavic, all that. Well, I got so many nationalities. No wonder I look so special. Y'all jealous, I know. Celtic cross card spread. They show you how to spread the cards if you have a camera. Like I did earlier before someone reset the thing and made it look like garbage. Like they're resetting my videos, making them like they're premiering. I don't premiere. I just record. So why is it saying premiering soon and it was May 23rd and I didn't know it? You stupid. Now I got to re-record the video because you can't download it or delete it. Thank you, little jerk. I hope your life is the same way. Can't download it or delete it. Yeah. All right. So even this one, third. 3 wands. 3 wands, right? 3 wands. Which means a calm, stately figure with his back turned looking from a cliff's edge at ships passing over the sea. 3 staves are planted in the ground and he leans slightly on the one of them. He symbolizes established strength, enterprise, effort, trade, discovery, commerce. Those are his ships bearing his merchandise, which are sailing over the sea. Listen. See, I don't see no ships. Bearing his merchandise, which are sailing over the sea. Upside down, the end of troubles, suspension, or end of... See, it say the same thing to me. Listen. This is upside down, so I guess I won't be broken hearted. Okay. Something's over. This is upside down now, so maybe for whoever thought they was going to do something or get it, they're not. I don't know. Somebody thought there was an empress. And somebody ain't going to be outdoors no more. I don't know. Can you I don't care. So, to me, it's basically saying, all this is over. Okay? They won't be celebrating. There's rescue, or someone that was supposed to come in. Maybe they didn't. Smart mouth, looks like, I guess. She ain't. He's sad. Somebody's waiting. Somebody's being put out. Judgment has come. Somebody's going to be probably losing their freedom to have illumination. Because when you're put in the spotlight, you lose privacy. Right? Sometimes you lose your personal identity because everybody want to be in it. Checking you out, looking you up, looking into your family, literally. Being too much for TV. 7. Somebody's daddy, Jerry Springer. I said that out loud. They don't even know it. A man in the act of carrying away 5 swords swiftly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A man in the act of carrying away 5 swords. Swiftly, the 2 others of the card remain stuck in the ground. A cup close at hand. Design, attempt, wish, hope, confidence. Also quarreling. A plan that may fail, annoyance. Okay, so you got stuff in place, but maybe you're annoyed because you have hope it'll work, but you know you got to grab those other ones, but you got so much juggling. So, maybe somebody's carrying hope right now that maybe they can push through this, and they're trying to carry all their burdens and everything, and they see they can't cover 2 of those bills. And they're looking back like, well, there's a camp over there. Maybe I can get some help there, but I'm going to have to leave these 2 here for now because I can't pay them this month. Maybe I can get somebody in one of them camps to grab to. See, I'm going to pay them bills, but I got these on my back. See, somebody's coming into what? Partnership. Let's look at that. Let's look at that. 2 of Cups. Let's look at that. So I can feel the cards. I'm telling you, they're only 78 of the darn things. I'm the same story all the time. But these always generally are in that story. Like somebody lost. Somebody's gonna come, whatever they, yeah. Cool. So I say I hate to direct people not sure. So I'm not really playing with these things. Listen. Stick to what I know. A man of dejected aspect is deserting the cup of his felicity, his excitement, his enterprise, undertaking the felicity, Felicia. That normally means a very happy, jovial person. Anything that's like felice, that means party, excitement. Doesn't mean like a bad party or a raunchy party. It just means like a fiesta, a gathering, something joyful, which is cool. Have a name that means that. What's that? 2 of Cups, right? 7. Oh, 2 of Cups. Okay, so a youth and maiden are pledging to one another. A youth. I don't have time for that. Above their cups arises the Sadducees of Hermes, between whose great wings are appear as a lion's head. What? A lion's head. Divinity, love, passion, friendship, affinity, union, concord, sexual relations. That which nature has sanctified. If it's upside down, it means false love, folly, and misunderstanding. So, somebody's coming into partnership. Somebody's carrying burdens. Somebody's not an empress. Somebody's... It's upside down. 5 of what? Cups. 5 of cups. Upside down. A dark cloaked figure looks at the 3-pronged cups. 2 other cups stand upward, but they're empty, right? Behind him, a bridge is in the background. It is a card of loss, but something remains. 3 have been taken, but 2 are left. It is a card of inheritance, transmission, and patrimony. It may be a card of marriage, but not without bitterness or frustration. Now, news, alliances, affinity, ancestry, return, lost projects, whatever. So it's upside down. So it means it could be news coming in or something, an alliance, an affinity, something with ancestry, something returning, or a false project. All right, done with that. See, I'm not going to be doing all that. Again, these are people's real lives. You're advising them, and that's God's job. Okay. Thank God for those that do that. For me, at this present time, no. These fell out. I don't know why. I never got time for this. I don't. See, I don't know what that means. I don't know. I'm not gonna try to figure it out. I just like shuffling them. These came out. Ugh. See, it's probably too many. I don't normally do more than 5, but anyway, guys, that's that, and it's been an hour. So thank you for joining me. Hopefully, I can catch that question next time, Mr. Gator. But in the meantime, the Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? Who shall I be afraid of? Psalms 27:12. That's it. Thank you for joining me. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other. Stay tuned. Bye for now. That's the daily divine guidance. Know that you can do all things through Christ, okay?